So, before I go on to explain why Brexit is a sham, let me make this disclaimer on behalf of the UK government. The COVID-19 pandemic, the global stock market crash, and the world economic depression that we find ourselves in has had no effect whatsoever on the UK government's stance on Brexit, its negotiation strategy, or its claims and demands and expectations of the EU and possible trade deal or no trade deal, nor has it affected Britain's stance on the transition period. The transition period will still end this December. Brexit is still full steam ahead. So, any Brexiteers want to leave comments after this video, that's fine, but do not be blaming the pandemic, do not be blaming the stock market crash, and do not be blaming the global depression, because that has had no effect on the UK government's Brexit position. So why is Brexit a sham? Well, part of Brexit was for Johnny Foreigner out. British jobs, houses, schools, NHS for Brits, and so-called better economic opportunities for Britain throughout the world. What do we have at the moment? We have massive unemployment, huge increase in claims for universal credit, of which a huge proportion of those claims will be by Brexiteers. Prove me wrong. However, British farmers, agricultural companies and employers are suffering a huge shortfall in staff, and this shortfall predates Brexit. It predates COVID-19. Johnny Foreigners all went home last year. But wait a minute, surely this is an opportunity for a British Brexiteer to create a new economic opportunities for him or her in Britain, like Brexit was to create new opportunities throughout the world. But wait, no. British farmers are still chartering private flights to bring in East EU citizens to do the job. The crisis is so bad that the UK government has waived the quarantine rules, as this is essential work. Food production. You'll like this bit. EU citizens working on British farms to feed British people, the majority of whom are Brexiteers. Brexiteers, where is your pride? Okay, so let's go and watch a wee bit of this video, which was on the news yesterday.
A plea has been made for a land army to help pick British crops.
So this is Prince Charles and the UK government. They want 70,000 UK volunteers to work and get paid on farms.
During the pandemic, it's not been easy to get here. Evelyn is from Bulgaria.
These are your East Europeans, chartered in by farmers.
Were you worried that you couldn't make it at one point? The government has recognised how crucial migrants are. Now they don't have to...
Your Brexit government.
Quarantine rule.
No quarantine rule.
About homegrown labour.
You'll like this.
To date, we've taken on 31 and we've lost 31.
So that's British workers to date. This farm here took on 31 and they lost the same 31 British workers.
It's a great shame, really.
Why have they left?
They've left because it's not for them. We don't see them again. They don't give us a reason. They just take their PPE and go.
It's not for them. That's hard work in the fields. That's an opportunity. A new economic opportunity. That's what Brexit was all about. British jobs, British farms, British jobs, British people. Where are these British people?
There are many different languages spoken here. Bulgarian, Polish, Russian, Romanian, but not English. Migrant workers have been key to the farming economy for the last 20 or 30 years here, and that can't change overnight.
If you're a Brexiteer, if you voted for Brexit, you've lost your job, you're claiming benefits, hell no. Get off of your ass, get on your bike and get working on one of these farms. This is a Brexit opportunity. And this is the advert. 70,000 people. Yeah, right.
But so far, fewer than 10% have ended up.
10% fewer.
We had a fantastic response across the sector, and
A fantastic response. Fewer than 10% have signed up for it.
then we've seen furlough payments sort of stop and workers having the opportunity to go back to their previous employment, and they've taken those
Bullshit.
opportunities. And the farms understand that, but that's quite difficult and quite costly for them.
So what's that number then? What's the percentage of the 10% that have went back to work? She's not given the figures. Why not? Because basically it will be more. Of the 10% that they've recruited, the chances are about 5% have went back. Half have probably not went back to work, should I say. No, they've probably just walked off the job because it's far too hard work for them.
Still, more Brits
Typical
are-
Brexiteers. Fudging the figures.
Brooks was a professional Japanese drummer. Now she's working.
So now they're going to try and balance it by showing these British people working on this British farm.
Becoming more aware of where their food is coming from and the importance of British growers and British farmers.
So of the 70,000 people they wanted to recruit, they got 10%.
Growers say migrants are as vital.
But about probably half of that 10%. So what have they got? About 3,500 people out of 70,000 people they wanted to recruit. So there you go. That's Brexit. That's why Brexit's a sham. Because Brexiteers can't put their money where their mouth is, and they can't go and get a job when the jobs are there. British jobs for British people. Well done, Brexiteers. Well done.